please share our live event tonight. Good evening, everyone. Ayan, I'm just sharing the live to a few friends on Bixie Instagram. Magandang hapon or magandang gabi, 6:30 na pala. Okay. Just sharing. Sharing naman tong live natin. We'll just be doing a short live in preparation of our next live next week. Ayan, mag-send lang ako sa Bixie ha.
Next live next week? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Ayan, papakita lang namin yung mga iba't ibang features ng Bixie and maybe a little throwback, no? Of what happened. Grabe, ano na pala. This is very March,
Yes.
April, May, June, July. Talagang
Yes.
binilang.
Hindi, totoo. Like, 6-7 months na. Kaya nga, for the information lang for viewers ko. Kasi, I was drafting the program for this evening. Tapos, sabi ko, I think we can add a little more. Like,
In-invite
a
kita sa
little recap din. Ay, sorry.
Oo. Yeah, go.
Like, a little recap din of what we, ay, ano to, go live. Okay, wait lang, ma'am. Wait. Ayan. Ay, shocks. Okay, volume down. Ayan. So, ay, namatay. Wait, sorry. So, ayun nga, like what I mentioned kanina. Wait lang. Volume. Naka-volume down naman na siya. May echo.
Wala naman.
Okay. So, yun nga, parang nung sinasabi ko kagabi, naisip ko lang, since it's been more than 6 months na since we started the year. So, I guess it's about time na we can have like a little flashback or throwback dun sa mga nangyari and sa mga nagawa na ni Bixie for the past few months, diba? As in, super bilis nga. Like, parang kailan lang nag-ano tayo yung mga Women's Month, mga ganyan.
Diba?
Ang dami natin mga guest speakers. Tapos ngayon, more than half of the month na it's July. So, January, February, March, nagbilang din.
Binilang ko pa
June,
hindi pa ako
kasi
sure. 7 months na pala. More than half of the year actually.
And hindi lang siya 7th month. Nasa 27th day na tayo of July.
Exactly.
So, we're really nearing the end of July and a few months, bare months na, 'di ba? So, ang bilis. So, ayan.
Ikaw, Eunice, siguro ano yung mga ano yung favorite mo, pinaka-favorite mo or favorites mo among the live events that we did since January?
Shucks. Wala, ang dami. But, okay, in no particular order. Ang unang-una ko naisip since last night, no, while drafting the questions is yung nung guest natin, si Vegetarian Bride.
Mhm.
I mean, hindi naman ako yung parang ikakasal pa or what. Pero kasi super practical ng mga tips niya. And hanggang ngayon, kahit na hindi naman ako ikakasal, yung mga skills and practices niya in life, I can still apply it kahit na single ako and all. So, ang galing lang. As in, yung mga sinasabi niya kasi, it's something na practical, pero hindi mo siya maririnig sa iba. Nasa kanya ko lang siya narinig.
Mhm.
Tapos very, very siya, easygoing siyang tao, ganun, approachable. Tapos yung isa ko pang gusto is yung meron yung topic, yung faith and finance. Yung friend mo, ma'am, yung nag-guest.
Wait lang wala daw akong audio. Sound check. Can you hear me?
Sa IG narinig kita, ma'am. Pero sa Facebook nga wala. Baka naka-mute ka?
Hindi naman, sound check.
Ayan, hindi ka yan, may sounds na.
Okay.
Yun.
Okay.
Tapos yung isa nating naging topic, yung faith and finance. Kasi it's just so amazing, wow, na meron palang connection ng faith and finance. And I guess it's not really talked about like publicly or like very common. So,
Mhm.
ang galing lang na yes, meron siyang connection and kung paano natin din siya ma-apply on a day-to-day basis, ano yung matututunan natin and all. So, yun. Tapos yung, ano pa ba? Yung isa,
In
syempre nung
fairness, ang
naging
dami
part,
mong favorite, ha?
yeah, kasi yung isa, nung guest natin si Iman, tsaka si Rep Sara.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
Diba?
yeah,
So,
me too. I like that. I like
that
that live.
episode was so powerful. Oh, 'di ba? As in talagang abante babae ang peg natin nung mga panahon na 'yun. And it's an honor na sino ba tayo para paunlakan nila ng presence nila and ng time nila, 'di ba? So thank you very much sa kanila. And kung may time sana sila ulit, invite natin sila. 'Yun. Tapos K-popper para si Rep Sara. Yes. Ikaw, ma'am, anong naging favorite topics mo or Bixie live events mo like for the past few months since the year started? Ano ba?
Ako, I like also,
Yung talagyan ko ng water purple din. Oh, very
I
Bixie, diba?
I like I like the things we did for International Women's Month, no.
Hmm.
So March yon. So we had sila Iman, sila Repsara. We also had sila Ira and ano ngang and yung friend mo, our golf champion,
Ah, yeah.
si Marvy. Yeah,
Marvy.
I like yung discussion nila kasi power women, they are pala, they are conquering areas na alam mo yon, male dominated, kasi si Marvy sa golf, tapos si Ira naman sa construction and
Yes.
everything. So I also like that, aside from dun kina si Rep Sara. And then, I also like yung marriage and Money and Marriage kay Joanne and Norman. That was very, After I Do ba yun title natin? That was
Yes.
very, alam mo yun, empowering din siya for couples actually. And it's very encouraging at the same time kasi kumbaga parang ang dami maalala, if you remember, no, ang daming nagko-comment during that time. Sorry, ang daming nagsabi ng mga inputs, even mga single ko na friends and even those who are engaged, they were really encouraged to talk about finances kahit alam mo yon, before pa sila ikasal or even during the marriage, kasi alam mo yon, as part of our culture nga, hindi tayo very open sa mga ganitong bagay, no. Pag
Yes.
sinasabing pera, parang ay ano to, hindi dapat pinag-uusapan yung ganyan. It's always set aside, but with that live, parang ang daming mga kababaihan and even yung mga partners nila, fiancés, boyfriends, husbands, na nag-agree na it is something to be talked about. So, ayun. So,
Yes.
ang galing ng mga naging live natin, no? It's kumbaga parang um, different women, but alam mo yon, same goal and same, kumbaga parang similar yung mga intentions and yung mga aspirations din nila in life, of course, to build their finances. So aside dun sa mga na-mention namin, we actually appreciate all yung mga naging partners natin sa live events, especially since January of this year. And alam mo yon, our views just go up, and yung mga views natin even after the live, they actually go up kasi we also look at them,
Yes.
we also track them, no, at the end of siguro after a day, after 24 hours, 48 hours, ganun. And
Yes.
ang dami pa ring nanonood na parang, oy, napanood ko yung live pero tapos na. So I'm glad that, alam mo yon, I'm glad to be part of the live kahit madalas kami ni Eunice ay kami yung pinakakonting ambag kasi we actually let our speakers speak talaga for, on their expertise. Ayan, ang dami nating mga umulit na speakers sila Ate Angel, 'di ba, sa What Matters
Yes.
Most. So, maraming maraming salamat po. And sa mga hindi pa namin nabanggit, sino pa bang naging speakers natin? Si Val, Blessy,
Yeah.
who else? Ang dami for the
Yung sa
past,
life coach, si Sir
yeah,
Val
si
ba
Val
yun?
yun.
Yun.
Oo.
Sino pa ba? Yeah,
And si Kim yata naging speaker din natin ulit this year. So, maraming maraming salamat. So, ayun nga, Eunice. So, dun sa mga bago lang manonood today, ayan. And gusto nilang panoorin, pwede pa ba nilang panoorin yung mga yon?
Siyempre, wow! Siyempre, makasagot agad no? Of course. I mean, di ba, hearing the favorite topics from the both of us, hindi ba parang super exciting na it's just a portion of the lives that we did for the past months and marami
Mhm.
pang iba. So, of course, yung live na yun, meron kaming replay and you can catch the replay inside the app, 'di ba? So, ayan na nga,
Mhm.
katulad ng sinasabi ko kanina, bago tayo sumegway ko ano yung makikita sa app, 'di ba? What's Bixie? So, Bixie is a platform that connects women.
Perfect. Gusto ko yung segue mo doon.
Yeah. Sanay na neneng segue. Charot. Bixie is a platform that connects women who wants to invest with a knowledge network and tools to start investing. So, particularly, it's an app. So, it's a free app sa App Store and sa Google Play that you can download. And registration is also for free. So, all you have to do is just scan the QR code presented. Ayan, sa mga nanonood sa LinkedIn and sa Facebook. Sa mga nasa Instagram, hindi ko
Yeah?
lang na-prepare yung download link. But siguro habang you're watching the live or after, go to your App Store or Google Play, type Bixie, and you will see the logo na parang pink eye na may tatlong pilik mata. It's for free, download it, tas
They
register.
can actually they can actually just go to www.mybixie.com.
Yeah.
Ayun, andun na yung mga download links, andun na rin yung QR codes.
Yes. Andun din yung ano ko, yung profile ko. Ha! Okay, so ayan. So yung app na download nyo na, naka-register na kayo and it's for free. So yung mga past live events namin, na mga sinasabi namin kanina, you can watch the replay inside the app. So
Mhm.
when you go to Learn and Earn, just go to uh is it workshops na po ba? Nakalimutan ko na eh. Yung mga
Ito.
replay ng lives. Yes.
There. Videos. Yan.
Ayan, sa video. So, all the replays sa mga past lives namin, it's inside the app. You can binge watch it, 'di ba? So, kung sa Netflix and others, nagbe-binge watch tayo ng mga series natin and all, why not do the same with the, ano, 'di ba, sa Bixie app and yung mga past lives namin. So, ayan, apart from that, you can actually also catch the replay of our lives sa YouTube channel and sa aming Facebook page. But it's best if you just stream it inside the app, 'di ba? And hindi lang yan yung videos na makikita nyo sa loob ng app, but all videos related to finance, savings, and anything and everything that evolves around money, savings, and investment. So, ayan, lahat ng categories na related dyan, di ba?
Actually, wait lang ah. Ito isa-segue ko na rin since napag-uusapan na ni Eunice yung nabanggit na ni Eunice yung mga videos, the live videos inside the app. So naka-flash ngayon, no? So videos, meron din po kaming podcast. So we are on Spotify, on Apple Podcast and Google Podcast. So ano ba tong mga podcast? And of course, pwede niyo makita inside the app. So there's videos, podcast, there's games and other tools for financial literacy. So ano yung mga content ng ating content ng podcast natin. So may faith over fear, meron ding money and marriage, meron ding money and finance and family, finance and extended family. So maraming topics inside our podcast. So just go to Spotify, Google Podcast, or Apple Podcast kung saan kayo pinaka-comfortable. And then just look at, just type Bixie. So nandun po ang aming podcast. But of course, when you go inside the app, makikita niyo din doon because we also uploaded our podcast inside the Bixie app. So, as nabanggit ni Eunice kanina, kung gusto niyo manood ng videos, nandito. Sa tabi lang nun, nandun yung podcast. Ayan. So, and sa tabi nun, of course, we also have games and we also have other tools for financial literacy. Ayan. So, ito. So, speaking of, di ba, may mga videos tayo, Eunice, may mga live videos tayo na pwedeng panoorin, may mga podcast din na pwedeng pakinggan. Ako, share ko lang, pag naghuhugas ako, gusto kong nakikinig ng podcast, yun yung yun yung
Yeah.
aking hindi, seryoso, like, Minsan hindi naman necessarily mga serious or what. Minsan kung gusto ko mag-aral ng bagong language, nakikinig ako ng podcast in a different language. I know this is weird, pero yeah, it's it's a way of learning. And I also listen to different podcasts. I'm a TED Talk person. I listen to TED Talk and the Happiness Podcast. And of course, dahil may bago tayong podcast dito sa Bixie, you might want to listen to them too. Ako napanood tuloy. Narinig ko na silang lahat. So, this is the latest no that we uploaded. Ayan. So, you can listen to that. So, which brings me to my next question, Yuni. Sa dami ng mga lives natin, videos, podcast, games, and other tools, how are your financial goals naman as compared to January and now?
Before that, no, ang gusto ko lang idagdag na yes, we have a podcast or we have podcast episodes inside the app, no, but hindi nyo lang siya mapapakinggan inside the app, but you can also listen to our podcast that we upload every Monday sa Spotify, sa Apple Podcast, and sa Google Podcast. So, you also have a Bixie account there, of course. So, you can just search Bixie, then click follow. That you can also listen to the past podcast episodes that we have uploaded there. So, all you have to do is just follow us on Spotify, Apple,
Follow.
and on Google Podcast para follow. Yes,
Oo,
follow.
follow.
Yeah.
Iba na yung naiisip ko sa follow.
Ako
But
din, iba
yeah,
na din.
follow us.
So, ayan. So, ayan. Going back, yung finances ko, paano ba? Napaisip! Ano ba ulit yung tanong namin? How are you doing so far with your financial goals since you
Yes.
planned them at the beginning of the year? I think nami-meet ko naman siya, and so far consistent naman din ako. Kasi with all the live Thursdays that we're doing, 'di ba nga ang dami kong take away from our speakers, 'di ba? Plus yung mga natututunan ko from the people that I get to talk to about finances. So, and yun ding mga na-plot ko about savings nung when I started the year. So, na-apply ko naman siya lahat, and I'm doing well naman, I guess. So, ayun, very excited din ako dun sa sasalubong sa akin na like New Year sa 2024. Wow, advance. Kasi if nakapag-start, I mean, if nagawa ko siya now, 2023, then mas magiging exciting, I guess, for me financially yung 2024. And yun, okay naman ako.
Ako siguro, I can say na I can say na I think parang nag-improve pa rin ako as compared to last year. Usually kasi whenever I receive something sa work na on top of my usual, alam mo yun, yung month, kasi I'm like Eunice, no, I'm also employed. Hindi lang halata. Pero may trabaho po ako. Yeah, but yun. But what I usually do is whenever we receive yung mga extra na income from our work, no, like halimbawa may extra na bonus or anything, binabayaran ko na yung mga yung mga malalaking bills na halimbawa may amortization ako, tapos merong yung lump sum ganyan. I usually like pay them off na. And this year medyo nakabangon-bangon. Gusto kong sabihin na nakabangon-bangon ako. And yun
Kaya
nga, I'd like
follow ka na.
Oo. I'd like to thank our speakers, ayan, for instilling us the value. And
Yes.
personally instilling in me the value of, like, kumbaga parang allotting yung mga necessary expenses muna bago tayo mag-follow. Mag-follow kung saan. So,
At kung sino, gano'n.
oo. Ayan, so eto nga Eunice, 2023, 'di ba? Sabi
Yes.
mo kanina excited ka sa 2024. Pero 2023, alam mo 'yon, sabi mo nga ay start siya ng hustle era. Kasi 'di ba, nagka-pandemic nung 2020, tapos
Yes.
2021 parang ganun pa din. And then 2022 parang unti-unti tayong bumabangon. Now
Yes.
2023, ito talaga yung parang ay okay na ba tayo? Go na. So how kumbaga paano how do you deal with your life, your career, your finances and na kumbaga how do you compare this year to the previous years actually to the previous 2 to 3 years?
I think I'm more empowered this year. Wow. Ano, mas hopeful for me and exciting. Kasi nga, kumbaga ba, di ba? Comeback eh. 2023 is the comeback year. Kasi, parang sobrang disheartened tayo like when the pandemic started sometime March 2020 until siguro mga earlier parts ng like 2022, 'di ba? So, ngayong taon lang tayo talaga yung almost normal, 'di ba?
Mhm.
So, very exciting for me and yun nga, at time din for me to bounce back and all, especially with what's happening then with my career and with my social life, ganyan. And of course, with Bixie, kasi it's also part of my routine now. Wow. So, ayun, exciting naman siya. And I can say na I'm really hustling, but at the same time, I'm enjoying and I still get to relax. And I still get to learn, ganyan.
That's
Meet people.
nice.
Mm-mm.
That's
Kasi
nice, that's nice.
bumabawi ako dun sa mga hindi ko nagawa before. And to add up to that pala, yung mga past years nung like kasagsagan ng pandemic, sobrang disheartened kong tao. Alam mo yung sobrang anxious ko about what's going to happen next. Very unsure yung like ako, I mean, kahit na like stable yung employment ko that time, hindi mo maiiwasan na mag-overthink eh, na what if mangyari to, what if mangyari yan.
Mhm.
Tapos yung ako as an extrovert, parang bigla ako nawala ng social life, bigla akong na-confine sa
Yeah, yeah, agree.
So, kaya ko din nasabi na 2023 is the comeback year, o 'di ba? Para may magka-comeback lang na grupo, may bagong album ganyan. Kasi bumabawi ako dun sa times na nawala sa akin nung time na na-restrict ako sobra sa bahay. So, ayun.
That's nice. And I'm glad yung na-mention mo na you can now relax. To be
Mm.
honest, ang hirap din kasing mag-relax, especially nung 2020. Like, it was the first time ever in my whole life na I think na-experience ko yung sobrang anxiety. Alam mo yun, na,
Mm.
di ba, na parang possible pala yon kasi tingin
Yes.
ko chill naman akong tao. I don't really like fuss about, things. Pero that was the first time na na-experience ko na parang this is too much na parang ganun. But I'm glad no na 2021, 2022 and this year especially sabi mo nga we are bouncing back.
Mm.
And I'm really excited then and I'm so grateful nga dun sa mga past na live events natin no na it was really emphasized. So we actually invited more women, no? More women of course kasi Bixie nga is a financial platform for women. We actually invited more women than men who actually spoke about,
Yeah.
hustle talaga, like even hustling in male dominated industries like yun nga construction, golf, and then may mga invitees tayo, may mga speakers tayo who actually have like more than one or even more than two jobs. Like halimbawa si Blessy, no? She has really like side hustle. So I think this is the year also na aside from bouncing back, mentally, emotionally, physically, ayan, I hope no na ma-encourage din tayo to actually bounce back financially na alam mo yun, not necessarily na parang, this year I'm gonna be a billionaire. Not in that level. I mean, everyone kasi is a work in progress, no? But,
Yes.
like, siguro ayusin natin yung mga kaya nating ayusin, look at things to improve yung budgeting natin. Ako I'm working on that kasi hindi kasi ako saver. I'm more of I like parang investing in things kasi doon ko nakikita na yung napipilitan ako na parang ay deduct ko na to sa pera ko kasi may bayarin ako this month. Meron akong hinuhulugan this month or something. But, every one of us is a work in progress. So, we will be discussing no mamaya yung mga features ni Bixie na paano ba tayo matutulungan tong Bixie na to. So, yeah, I think ako naman I definitely this year I'm more relaxed. than the past years, no? Hindi na yung dati na lalabas ka lang ng bahay na you have so many things to wear. You have like face mask, face
Face
shield.
shield era. May
Diyos
mga
ko,
nakaano pa. Yung ano yun, yung parang scrub suit.
hazard, hazmat?
PPE.
Hindi,
May
PPE,
mga
hazmat
naka-PPE
talaga.
pa.
Diba? Yeah, I remember going to work in hazmat. Parang ang lala naman nun. Na-trauma yata ako, that
Nakatakot.
was traumatic. But yeah, when I was going to work, face to face pa kasi there was a transition, no, kasi I couldn't like let go naman of
Oo.
like meetings pa before kasi hindi pa uso sa ating ibang mga counterparts yung online. So I had to go in person. So talagang yun nga, naka PPE. It was too much. It was aside from the physical na strain, no, it actually makes you drained mentally din kasi niisip mo baka mamaya nagsalita lang siya, may COVID. Alam mo yung mga ganun. But
Mm.
definitely this year, yeah, I can also relax this year. So, bouncing back financially, Eunice,
Yes.
personally, ano yung mga features na gusto mo sa Bixie, sa bagong Bixie, Bixie 3.0, na tingin mo makakatulong sa'yo or nakakatulong sa'yo in bouncing back physically?
Shucks. Ako first, yung mga ano, yung added circles.
Mhm.
Yung added circles natin, tsaka yung podcast.
Mhm.
Kasi, yung mga topics natin sa podcast, hindi naman natin siya nagiging topic sa live. So,
Mhm.
iba din yung approach nun. Like, ibang source of learning din and like inspiration. And ang gaganda kasi ng mga episodes natin doon, like after mo siyang pakinggan, parang feeling mo ang lakas-lakas ang loob mo, very empowered ka, ganyan. Yes, strong, independent woman. Yung mga ganyan. No, I mean, but kidding aside, yun yung magandang product din natin inside na hindi ko ina-expect na magagawa pala natin. Which
Mhm.
is, which proves na since our company is female dominated, no, na it's another feat na naman na nagawa natin yun na maglagay ng product na akala natin napaka-imposible, ganun. Pero, ayun, nagawa natin siya. And yung mga naging guest natin doon sa podcast. Kasi, ako, I also listen to our episodes din pag sa gabi bago ko matulog. Or kahit like hindi pagka-upload after. Dami kong natututunan na hindi ko naririnig sa iba from
Mhm.
from the episodes na ang sarap balikan and like i-share sa iba. So yun,
Mhm.
nakatulong siya sa akin to bounce back kasi yung yun namang ang definition natin ng like pag bounce back this year, hindi lang siya like totally about finances. Yun like
Yeah.
iba bounce back this year kasi nagkaroon ulit siya ng trabaho, 'di ba? Or if meron silang pinagdadaanan emotionally, ngayong year mas naging free sila from that. Mga ganun. So, kanya-kanyang definition tayo ng like bounce back this year. And yung podcast inside the app is another factor din kung bakit din tayo sumaya-saya at naging empowered this year. Yun.
Mhm. Okay. In fairness to you, ako siguro, not necessarily na parang, it's actually very new, yung podcast. Like na-mention ko nga, I really like listening to podcasts kasi these are stories from real people. Alam mo yun, yung personal experience nila on how they do things. And most of the time, aside from experience, meron silang factual, scientific, and whatever basis, no? So I actually like listening to them kasi for instance, like people who actually bounced back from, like I mean bounced from yung talagang rags to riches story, yung mga gano'n, or talagang nag-struggle, nagkaroon ng mga financial and other challenges, no? And alam mo yun, how they victor over their lives, over years pa minsan na of struggling and like challenging years. But yun, that's one feature that I really like. And second that I really like is the community. Yun. So
Mm-mm.
kami ng mga friends ko kasi mahilig kami sa mga mga reviews. Like, halimbawa, we were actually part of some groups. I'm not sure if I could mention it. There's actually a group on Facebook that we're part of. It's one of the best groups that I actually like. So, pwede ka magtanong doon ng best dentist in ganito or best laptop to buy if you're a working, I don't know, lawyer, professional or something. So, alam mo yung people actually comment, no, their experience or whatever they have na tinanong mo, or their best doctor or OB-GYN, anything under the sun actually. And that's similar with the Bixie community feature, that women inside the app, users can actually ask questions about, what's the best budgeting app. So magko-comment naman doon yung mga kababaihan, or what's the best way to save money pag ganito lang yung income ko sa isang buwan na natitira sa akin. So things like that, because it's actually, ang community kasi, 'di ba, you commune actually, you join, parang you join forces, you commune, you join,
Yes.
you band together. Ayan. So that's actually one of the features that I like. And last but not the least, ito favorite ko talaga to, and I think I've mentioned it before, no. Yung my Bixie number. Alam nyo, it was a turning point in my career. In my career, no, in my life, kasi of course, I don't want to, like, hindi naman, it's not that I don't want parang hindi naman yata healthy na yung mag-work ako forever. Alam mo yung 95 years old na ako, tapos nag-work pa rin. So, I actually have,
Grabe naman.
diba, hindi, diba, malay mo. I actually have like, a dream talaga of, I don't want to call it retirement kasi for sure I'll still be working. But I want to be financially free when I turn 55. Ayan, max 55. So, ibig sabihin nun na meron akong choice whether or not to work full-time, or whether or not to be, just be myself. Just be. Ayun. So, when I learned about the My Bixie number, I learned na what I'm earning or what I'm saving, um, at present, that was like 2 years ago siguro, won't be enough for me to be financially free when I turn 55. So parang na-alarma ako kasi sabi ko, hindi naman ako mayaman, alam mo yon. So I have to do something about it. And at that time, hindi naman ako pwedeng magprotesta na sa work ko na, hoy, taasan niyo yung sweldo ko. That won't work, di ba? But I had to do what I can at that point. So, mahilig kasi akong bumili ng mga kung ano-ano online. So, that's the first thing that I actually removed from myself. So, at the beginning, medyo, alam mo yun, tempting siya na, "Uy, ang ganda nito. Walang mga trinkets or whatsoever." Not necessarily naman na splurge or what. But when they pile up, yan, marami yan. So, yon. So, that's my favorite number. So, I hope you will also do it. I think nandito siya sa slide natin. Ayan. So, what's your number? Ayan. So, how do you calculate your Bixie number? So, pwede mong ilagay dyan yung annual or monthly salary mo, kung magkano yung expenses mo monthly, tapos yung current na savings mo, tapos yung present age mo, and then yung age na gusto mong maging financially free. So, ika-calculate dyan. So, makikita mo kung magkano dapat yung isa-save mo every month. So, wag kayong ma-alarm kung nakaka-alarm yung number. And congratulations if mababa yung Bixie number mo. Ibig sabihin you're doing well, and you're doing you're on the right track. Ayan, in your financial life. So, yun
Hmm.
for me ang mga top features ko. So, bilang napag-usapan natin yung mga top features na gusto natin, no. Ano naman yun is yung gusto mong makita na wala pa sa app or wala sa app? Ano sa tingin mo yung useful sa'yo or gusto mong makita inside the Bixie app?
Yung gusto kong makita, na like product, ganun. Anything.
Anything. Oh, anything.
Wow. Siguro yung we can have merchants na like through Bixie na din magbabayad yung mga buyers nila. Tapos if sana meron tayong mga online transfer something, or yung pwede tayong makapagpadala ng money abroad with a parang low remittance fee, whatever, yung pang ganun.
Mhm. Mhm.
Tsaka siguro yung budget calculator, something like that. Or pag kunwari, lalabas ako with friends, ganyan. Siyempre, hatian kami sa gastos. Yung parang application siya na i-generate niya lahat yon. Yung mga ganun, para hindi na
Mhm.
mahirap mag-compute. Ganun.
Alam mo, gusto ko din Alam mo, gusto ko din yung budget calculator. Kasi ako mano-mano ako eh. Nagdo-notes, alam mo yun? Nagdo-notes ako ng aking mga expenses daily. So siguro,
Mm.
gusto ko rin ng ganun. Tapos kung nasa loob na siya ng Bixie app, at least I don't have to, open ang dami-daming mga, ano mo, compute pa ganun. Siguro, ano bang gusto kong makita? Hmm, ano bang gusto kong makita inside the app aside from those na nabanggit mo? Siguro ano bang mga exclusive to women na pwede nating yeah, like you mentioned, siguro payment channels, ayan, kasi we don't have payment channels
Yes.
inside the app. So, hindi po kasi kami payment, wala kaming, you cannot pay or you cannot buy anything inside the Bixie app. And even though meron kaming mga ka-partner na mga products, hindi sila pwedeng mag-pay inside the Bixie app kung may mag-avail. They still have to go to the partners app or website to pay. So nabanggit nga ni Eunice yun kanina. So siguro siguro partnership with, like an established payment partner. Ayan, siguro yun yung isa sa mga goals natin na gusto nating makita, no. Para alam mo yun, easier na halimbawa, one person would like to get an insurance product, pwede na siyang bumili doon. Parang ganun. So,
Mm,
yeah, I
mm.
agree with Denise on that. So, hopefully in the future, we could partner with our established, payment partners in the Philippines for that type of feature. So, um, um, ano pa ba?
Tsaka
Eunice,
ano,
ikaw. Ay, sige, go.
siguro if hindi like parang sobrang financially centered, siguro yung mga uh, features na pwede nating malagay na like essential sa pagiging
Mhm.
babae. Menstrual tracker. 'Di
Mhm.
ba? Maglagay tayo ng mga ganyan or kung ano pa ba yung mga tingin nating kapag ako as a girl na like ang gumagamit ng phone, yung mga apps na hindi pwedeng wala siya sa phone ko or mga products na hindi pwedeng wala sa phone ko. So, gano'n siguro yung pwede nating malagay inside the app. 'Di ba?
Ga- Gaya ng Weaver's Shop, yan kay Eunice, hindi pwedeng mawala sa phone.
Wow, grabe!
Ah, di
Ako
ba?
lang. Sino kaya namimili ng picket diyan tas sold out?
Di ba?
Wah!
Gaya ng Weavers, o di ba? Anyway, kidding aside, sige, na-mention natin yung mga gusto natin na existing features and yung mga wish natin na features. Ano naman yung, what are you looking forward to? Yan. Siguro last question na to before we ask our audience. What are you looking forward to in the coming months, years when it comes to the Bixie app?
Wow, siguro yung mga features na naisip natin kanina or products na ma-incorporate siya or na ma-execute siya inside the app. Gano'n. Tapos, of course, more and more users, ganyan. More and more viewers. We have more, but I still want more. Yung mga gano'n, yes, antaray. Yun. And more merchants na will participate inside the app. Gano'n.
Siguro ako wait lang siguro ako looking forward to, ako more, more power. Sabihin ko sana more power. Hindi, more women. Ayan, more women using the app. Ayan. So, like we mentioned kanina, no, there are so many new features. There's learn and earn, may mga games, may iba't ibang tools dyan. Everyday pala may quiz kami inside the app. So, ano naman yan? May correct answer, syempre. But, aside from winning, no, marami kayong natututunan dyan kasi when we were doing the questions, when we were writing the questions, ang dami ko ding natutunan. Yung mga iba't ibang questions na hindi ko alam na parang, ito pala yon. So, I'm sure ganun din sa inyo. Marami kayong matututunan. So, there's quizzes, there's videos, there's podcasts. So, what I'm looking forward to is more women users, of course. And kung men gusto ninyo, and why not, 'di ba? So, yun lang. And um, siguro flash natin Eunice yung
Yes.
ay hindi. We can ask our audience no kung anong gusto nilang ma-discuss in the next coming weeks sa Bixie naman. So, what are some topics kaya?
Yes, kasi na-discuss na namin actually ang dami na namin na-discuss, and we think na we still have to discuss or to discuss more topics, 'di ba? Kasi hindi naman tayo dapat naubusan. But it's best na we hear from you guys. Ano nga ba yung gusto nyong maging topic natin every Thursday, 'di ba? After all,
Mhm.
kayo yung audience namin, kayo yung followers namin and users. So your opinions will really matter. So you can type it in the comment section, or pwede nyo rin namang mag-send kayo ng message sa aming Facebook page or sa Instagram for your proposed topics, ganyan, para next time we can feature them during the live, di ba? So, what are some topics that you want to discuss for our succeeding Bixie live events kapag Thursday?
Mhm.
Yes.
Ayan. So, gaya nga ng sinabi ni Eunice, kung na-shy kayo, pwede niyong i-PM siya, pwede niyo na akong i-PM. You can
Yeah.
comment here, you can
Or sa
comment
page ng
actually.
Bixie. Yeah.
Yeah, or inside the app. Ayan, pag
Yes.
nakapag-download na sila sa community, meron kaming live events doon. I-comment nyo lang na, "Hi, gusto kong mag-discuss tayo about ano ba mga bagay na hindi natin na-discuss? About health." Alam mo, I've been wanting to get I've been wanting to have a live event about health and finances. Kasi alam
Ah,
mo
yeah.
'di
Oo
ba,
nga.
gusto ko yung topic na yun kasi hindi talaga siya napag-uusapan, yung cost of getting sick actually.
Yes, and it's very,
Oo,
very connected and intertwined actually with each other. And anyway, kahit naman na nasa seventh month na tayo ng year, going eight, we still have ample time naman to discuss it. 'Di ba?
yes. So, and if you ladies want to talk about, any topic, just let us know if you're representing a company or an office and you want to discuss about or you're in a profession na tingin mo you can actually talk about a certain topic na especially on finances and women, you're very much welcome, no. So siguro yun yung mga isisik natin in the next few weeks, no, Eunice.
Hmm.
I'll look into different topics that we can discuss during live events. So hopefully makakuha tayo ng someone who can discuss with us yung the health
Mm-mm.
and finances, kasi alam nyo, mahal talaga magkasakit. Mas mura ang maging healthy kaysa magkasakit. So we can actually talk about, like nutrition, health, finances. Yun nga, totally intertwined talaga yung tatlong yan. Kasi, and of course, madidiscuss din natin siguro dyan yung emergency fund or like health insurance and all those stuff. So, yeah, yun lang. Eunice, you want to add something more?
Ano pa ba? I guess yun lang for me. Basta the app is always open. They can always download it and register for free. Pwede nilang balikan ng paulit-ulit lahat ng mga nade-discuss natin every Thursday, and they can always message us on our social media channels. So, ayan, we're also present on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and on YouTube. So, just click follow. Yes, and sa Spotify din, Apple Podcasts, and Google
Mhm.
Podcasts, diba? So, follow lang, click. Everything is for free.
Yon. So yeah, maraming maraming salamat for being with us tonight. If you have any questions, just feel free to message us. Ayan, download nyo na rin ang Bixie app. Ayan, for those who are using iOS or those who are using Google Play. Ayan, download nyo and then register and then join our community. Send us a message on Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn. Yun. So, next week, we will be having another live event. Ang topic naman natin I think madidiscuss na natin dito yung tungkol sa health. Yung cost of being healthy and cost of being sick. And how can we prepare, no, for sudden illnesses or sicknesses. So, yun lang. Maraming maraming salamat. And, um, sabi ko kanina, we'll make this a short live event. Just ko, muntik 7:15 na rin pala. So parang hindi rin siya naging short. Ayan. So thank you so much, Eunice, for being with me tonight. And maraming maraming salamat sa mga nanood tonight. So we'll see you, ladies, and of course, gentlemen, next week.
Real soon. Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.